Hello and welcome to all my air signs. So my Libras, my Aquarius, and my Gemini. Okay, so today is going to be a general reading in terms of I have no topic, love, whatever, anything can come up, and that is what I work with. So it's just like a monthly check-in, which I hope to be doing every month. So on the 1st of every month, I hope to be publishing these readings. How that will go, I hope it'll go well. I hope I'll keep up to date. But something I do want to say right now is, so these are pick a card readings based on your elements. On the elements, right? It's based on the elements you most relate to. Excuse me. And that means that what's best for you to do before you watch this reading is to check out your birth chart. And if you've never done so, I have put a link down below in the description box, and you just want to go to the website, put in your details, and then have a good look at your birth chart and see which sign or signs come up the most and which element is most prominent. And if you're having a hard time with that, look at the most significant placements that affect your day-to-day life, which are the sun, which is the way you express yourself, the moon, your moon placement, so it's the way you process emotions and the way you are emotionally expressive, your Venus, the way you approach romance, and your romantic needs, and your creativity. And then you've got Mars, which is more your sexual expression, and also the way you sort of work towards something in terms of the actions you take, the way that you go after something, what actions you take when you go after something. And then you have your Mercury, which is your communication. It's all about communication. And then you also have your Ascendant, which talks about, and you'll only find out your Ascendant if you know the time that you were born. Otherwise, you can't find that out because that's a very specific placement. The Ascendant is very similar to your Sun, where it's about how you project to the world. For me personally, my Sun is in Taurus, but my Ascendant is in Aries, and in fact, I do have Taurus-like qualities, but the one I project the most, the qualities I project the most, is the Aries qualities that I have. I am incredibly impulsive, yet I have, like a Taurus, a very laid back and easy kind of energy and feel to me. Even though I feel like internally I'm more impulsive, whereas out the way I express myself out to other people is very Taurus-like energy. I'm calm, but I can be incredibly stubborn. Right, enough about me. This reading is not about me. So check that out before you check this reading, because I want you to receive the most accurate reading possible. Today I'll be using this deck. You've got the Oracle deck. Then we've got the Romance Oracle deck, and then we've got the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck. I have split the minor and the major arcana just because with the major I want to get a better, more specific sense of what you're currently going through, what are the major energies in your life at the moment, and then with the minor we'll get more specific details. But now we're going to do a little bit of breathing work, just so that we can clear the mind, so that you can best pick which pile you want to go for and use your intuition as you do so. So you're going to breathe in, deep inhale from your nose, and a big exhale out from your mouth, and just release, let it go. So in and out. In and out. And now close your eyes and whichever bracelet is calling to you, or whichever one feels like it's trying to speak to you but without words. If not, just pick the one that's catching your eye's attention the most. Pause if you need to. Otherwise, let's begin. So, hello for all those who picked pile 1 with the light grey bracelet with Carefree stamped on the silver face. This is your reading. I'm just going to leave this here, so always have you with me throughout the reading. Let's get started. My eyes went straight for the minor. Oh, went straight for the minor. Okay, let's see. Just going to cleanse the deck. I always do this with every deck. Tap thrice with a selenite stick. Right. For all my air signs who picked pile 1, what is going on? What is currently 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 going on? Okay, let's see. Well, blimey. Yeah, that's too many cards. Ooh, that's nice. 1. Ooh, we got the Page of Pentacles. So this is about, the Pentacles is all about the materialistic. And the Page is usually about, like, a young, kind of fresh, kind of, not immature, but, I mean, it can be immature, but this is more like, I don't know, fresh, kind of fresher. Wait, let's see, because you've got, okay, you've got the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. With the 4 of Swords at the top of the deck. Behind the 4 of Swords, we've got the 3 of Wands in reverse. And then we have the 3 of Cups in reverse behind the 10 of Wands. So you've got a lot of reversals. Now, we're going to leave those out. And we're going to take out more cards. Let's take out the Major. We're going to take out the Major. And see what's going on, what's going on. What's going on, what's going on, what's going on. We literally have a card that is balancing on the edge of my desk. I'm not kidding, it's like that and it's just balancing. It's not moving. Crazy. Okay, so we have the Hermit that jumped out upright, and the Wheel of Fortune that flippity flipped, which I had a funny feeling this was about you internally. You guys are going through something. You're going through a shift and a change, because we got 3 Cups that was behind the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands, you know, this guy upright is burdened with a hell of a lot of stuff. Here, he's releasing that. I feel like you guys are releasing. And you've got the 3 of Cups that was behind there. And upright is about celebrations, meeting up with friends, yada da 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 da. Upside down, I feel like you guys, this is talking about you not doing that, not being social. You're keeping to yourself right now, and you're having to because you're going within. Let's see what else. I'm gonna take this oracle deck, and then yeah, as we see with the Four of Wands, the Four of Swords that we had at the top of the deck, we have this fella who upright is resting like peacefully, not resting peacefully. And then you've got the Three of Wands here in reverse, and I feel like here is planning, you know, planning to move ahead, planning for what you want in the future and what you want to materialize. Whereas this guy in reverse, it's kind of like you're not being able to do that right now. It's not the right time to be doing that right now, because I feel like you're at this stage right now, but this is what you want to do, or this is what you are going towards. Right, so let's we're gonna do this, use this deck. Okay, what's going on? What is going on? What's going on for my air signs who picked the first pile? Oila. It's too many. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Whoa. That's way too many. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Ah, one. Purity. You have opportunity at the back of, at the bottom of the deck, and then you have solitude behind opportunity, and then you have leadership at the top of the deck. I'm gonna read Purity for you guys, because that's a card that flipped out, and let's see if there are any more details that you guys can relate to more specifically as individuals. Purity, purity, purity. Okay, so we got first snow. The sacred landscape wants you to know, no matter what has happened in the past, everything can be fresh and new again. The purity of your soul is shining through everything that you encounter. Excuse me. You are entering into a period of grace. Simply open your heart and know that the best is yet to be. The past does not need to equal the future. Your future can be and will be shimmering, sparkling, and bright. Old limiting patterns are dropping away. Recurring challenges are releasing. This is a time of redemption, forgiveness, and holy healing. See, what did I say about healing? Sorry, I meant, what did I say about releasing? So you guys are healing. Releasing. You guys are healing or in need of healing, and you're in need of going within, because you guys are currently going through a shift, a change, transformation, a cycle, a phase. Not a phase, a cycle. Let's look at this deck here. And let's take a look. Okay. What do they need to do? What do they need to do? What is going on? What do Chiron need to do? What is going on? What do they need to do? And what is going on? What do they need to do? And what is going on? What is going on? With this card, the pages usually remind me of like student-like energy in terms of like being the student, and I feel like at the moment maybe you are being called to be the student in terms of like being open and vulnerable to learning more about yourselves and going within so that you can purify yourself. Get rid of the toxic traits that you may have, and any other, you know, negative habits or issues that you may have that are limiting. Okay, so you deserve love. You are lovable. You are lovable. Oh, we've got let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others, which is interesting because we had the Three of Cups reversed behind the Ten of Wands. So this one, as I said, is about upright, is about being with friends and celebrating. This in reverse is about moving away from that, being away from that. And I feel like when we've got, because now we specifically got let your friends help you, I feel like you guys maybe are in need of support from your friends, from those around you, because there are those in your life that mean well and want to be there for you, but if you are strictly beingness or predominantly beingness all the time, it's not good in the long term, because it means you'll cut a lot of this off, when in fact there is great support that you can gain if you allow and are open to others helping you, especially those who want to help you. Obviously, if they, you know, there are people that want to help you but are not great at doing so. It's a thought that counts when it comes to those kind of situations. But yeah, then I understand if you want to kind of be like, thank you, but no thank you. And then yeah, you deserve love. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. Let's see if anything else. Any other information. Maybe you don't believe that you are lovable on an unconscious level. Like low-key, you're kind of like, no, I'm not worth this. I'm not worth it. Which is a little bit sad. So I feel like you have to revisit your past and find out where that stems from, because it's not true. You are worth it. You just need to figure out where is this lack of faith in myself, lack of confidence in myself, lack of love, where does it stem from? That's where you need to go within, look internally, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to block everyone out. It just means that when you are alone, what did I say? Okay, children. You got your love life is being affected by children. I feel like your love life or your life is being affected by your childhood. Yeah, we've got reconciliation. Okay, guys, we've got reconciliation at the bottom of the deck. It's got someone from your past is returning from your life. Now, these cards are romance oracle cards. I also read this in terms of self-love. Now, behind reconciliation, we've got forgiving and learning. And then we've got religious factors. So, before I lose my train of thought, I definitely feel that your childhood, or the effects of your childhood, are greatly and significantly affecting your current life. Why? Because I feel that there is forgiving and learning to be done, that you have got to go within and recognize. It says here, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I feel like you guys have got to go within, identify where that lack of self-love, where that lack of confidence, lack of faith, whatever it may be, those limiting beliefs that you may have, those toxic traits that you may have, habits that you have absorbed from family, other family members, or those who raised you. You've got to acknowledge that, identify them, and work through them. Because otherwise you're going to be stopping yourself short from what you deserve, and you will never, you deserve love, but you won't get there if you don't unpack that baggage. I feel like you're going to need help, and you don't have to do this by yourself. You don't. And also, I want to say that sometimes when we force ourselves, whilst we're going through pain and suffering, whatever we're going through, when we specifically force ourselves to go at it alone, it can cause great resentment and bitterness towards the fact that we did that. And even though it may be something that we put ourselves through, or not, or maybe no one can relate to you, you feel that no one can be there for you, no one can help you, and yes, it's something that you have to go through alone. That can cause bitterness, and that can cause resentment. And I feel like this is saying, whenever you get the chance, whenever there is someone who can help you, friend or not, stranger or not, allow them to help you. So that means in the long run, you'll feel that actually there are a few out there who helped me, in my worst of moments. Allow them to help you, because in the long run, it will help you. Otherwise, you'll just look back on your sufferings and hold it with resentment and against the world and against life. Like, you made me go through this by myself. You isolated me through my pain and everything. And that may cause resentment towards others, especially those closest to you, because you're like, you weren't there for me. And that could be family, friends, whatever. So be very conscious of that. Be conscious of that. And then we've got reconciliation, and I feel like this is talking about you've got to reconcile with your past, with your childhood, and those traumas. You've got to forgive and learn, and if not forgive, you've got to accept and move on. And then you've got religious factors. So this is interesting because this talks about either religion or spirituality, and I feel like mostly spirituality because you are here watching this. And I feel like maybe a lot of you are ready to start your spiritual journey, and that's why you're here, for that healing, to start going within. This is the beginning of your journey, and it's what you want to go through. And I feel like mentioning, because I have mentioned it in the other readings where this sort of energy came up, if you are open to it, this is what I'm going to suggest. You don't have to if you don't want to. If you're not ready for it, it's fine, that's cool. I don't know what level you're at or how well acquainted you are with meditation, but something I would recommend trying in order to go in and release karmic situations or karmic baggage or whatever that you have carried into this present life. What may be a good idea is to go on YouTube and find a video on past life regression meditation. This is something I have recently done as well, and I did one for healing issues with my soulmate, or meeting my soulmate from the past life that we had, the most significant past life that we had, and then another one that was just a beginner's regression meditation, past life regression meditation, to go back to a significant life that is significant to this current life now. So I had to kind of acknowledge and identify what karmic situations or issues or lessons that were learned in that past life, and what has come into this past life as well, and what connects the two. that can be a very healing process. I mean, with the soulmate one, I was crying and I was feeling a lot of pain in my heart chakra. So that was really felt nice actually, because I got to heal. I had the chance to heal that. And because for me specifically, I do want to manifest a soulmate. For me, that was definitely something to do. But I want to say that if you're currently in this, like full frontal, like you're just in it too much and you're just emotionally all over the place, and you are not ready to do past life just yet. But if you are ready and you do have space and the energy to do so, I feel like it's a great it would be a great opportunity for you to be able to do that. Not a lot of people go that far into themselves, especially into their past lives, but you've got to be open to it, and you've got to trust that what you're seeing is not just your imagination, because that's always a tricky one with intuition. You don't know whether it's in your intuition or your imagination, and I get that. I really get that. It took me a long while to sort of be able to identify my intuition from my imagination. But oh, guys, that was your reading. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you, and to tap into your energies. And I hope you'll be back for more, and I hope that the next readings that I will have in the future for you will have insight into like what's to come after this transformation. Yeah, but for now, bye. So hello and welcome to those who picked pile 2 with the dark with survive stamped on the gold face. So this is your reading. Let's take a look. So what am I going to start with? My eyes went straight to the minor. And what that usually means, or has meant so far, is that the higher realm has a lot to say. Okay, so quick cleanse. Now let's shuffle. Let's go ahead. So, for all those who picked pile 2, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, we've got the 9 of Wands in reverse. Now upright, this means it's talking about having resilience. In reverse, you're starting to feel it. The fact that you've had to be strong for so long is starting to have an effect on you. Let's ask why. Why? Why the 9 of Wands in reverse? What is this about? Why the 9 of Wands in reverse? What is this about? What is this about? Why the 9 of Wands in reverse? Why the 9 of Wands in reverse? What is this about? What is this about? Why the 9 of Wands in reverse? Oh, we got the 7 of Swords upright. And then we've got the 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You guys are going through something. What is it? It's like, this talks about someone who's being deceitful, not being wholly truthful. Someone's keeping something from you, being sneaky. And then this is talking about you walking away from something. And I feel like it's having a toll on you. Maybe it's talking about a specific someone who's been like this to you, who's been toxic to you, with you. It's been a toxic connection that you have had to like be strong in terms of like walking away. It's taken a lot of strength to walk away from. Let's see what the major arcana have to say. What does the major arcana have to say? What is this about? What is this about? Okay, sorry guys, my phone stopped recording because of storage, so I had to delete some videos. But as I was shuffling your major arcana, we had the Hermit flip out. Yeah, you guys are in hermit mode at the moment. And then we've got the Fool behind that, and then we've got the Devil. And we got the World, and then we got the Judgment. So it's talking about new beginning, talking about detachment. So maybe you've released yourself from someone, going full circle. So it's coming to completion, because with the Judgment, it's kind of like this situation was brought to kind of like its final stand, in the sense of that finally it was time for you to realize, okay, or for the situation to kind of come out into its true colors kind of thing, and for you to realize, okay, so this is what it is, and you've had to do this. So there will be a new beginning, but I feel like right now you're not stable yet. You're still here, and you're still like walking away, or you have walked away, because of this someone. So you're like this at the moment. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of cards all over the place. Let's see what these cards have to say. So this oracle deck. Okay, what do pile 2 need to do? Or what is this about? What do they need to do? And what is this about? What do they need to do? And what is this about? What do they need to do? And what is this about? What are they going through? What do they need to do? What are they going through? What do they need to do? What are they going through? What do they need to do? Well, that wanted to fly out. Ooh, deception. Okay, you're dealing with a someone here. You're dealing with a someone. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Doesn't have to be a relationship, can be a situationship, can be whatever it is. But this connection with someone, this someone is being a sneaky ass. Not being truthful. Not being truthful whatsoever. At the top of the deck, we have free yourself. Walk away. And I feel like that's what you're doing. It's time to take back control of your life, and you're freeing yourself. from this situation. But at the same time, we've got at the bottom of the deck, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I feel like you're still being called to have faith regardless of what you're going through at the moment, because at the end of this, there is someone much better for you, or there is definitely a better situation for you, because you deserve love. You are lovable. Let's see, is there anything else? What else is going on here? What else is going on here? Let's see. What else is going on here? What do I need to do? What else is going on here? What else is going on? Let's see. What else is going on? What else is going on here? What else is going on? Two cards. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And we've got healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. We have unrequited love at the bottom of the deck, and at the top we have attraction. So I feel like this is more talking to me about not necessarily expressing your love, because I don't feel like you're feeling particularly romantic at the moment. I feel like this is more talking about that you've got to express yourself, express your feelings, go through it, allow your emotions to come out however they want to come out. Just go ahead and let it be. Honestly, go ahead and let it be. Let whatever needs to come out, come out. Otherwise, it's going to come out at one point in some shape or form that you may acknowledge it to be that in the future. But trust me, it's all connected. Our internal workings and connections are all connected. And then we've got healing family issues. I feel like this is more specifically talking about I mean, it can be talking about family, so maybe someone close to you in terms of family is being this toxic person that you are having to release, or maybe it's a friend. But this is talking about you. Sorry, excuse me. This is talking to you about. There we go. Healing. Just full stop. Healing this situation. Because you will benefit from it in the long run. Definitely. Now let's take a look at this deck here. Let's take a look. What do you need to do? What do you need to do? What do they need to do? bottom we've got embracing, and at the top we've got wonders. But purity and abundance that came out together. I don't know if a lot of you are going to be able to relate to the abundance, because I don't feel that's where you're at the moment, but maybe some of you are there, so I'll read both. So we're going to take a look at purity first. So we've got first snow. The sacred landscape wants you to know, no matter what has happened in the past, everything can be fresh and new again. The purity of your soul is shining through everything that you encounter. You are entering into a period of grace. Simply open your heart and know that the best is yet to be. The past does not need to equal the future. Your future can be and will be shimmering, sparkling, and bright. Old limiting patterns are dropping away. Recurring challenges are releasing. This is a time of redemption, forgiveness, and holy healing. Forgiveness. Now I'm going to read out abundance and see what this is about and what messages may be in here. Right, so we've got Wildflower Wonderland. We've got everything is blossoming in life. Open yourself to receive. Abundance is fulfillment and prosperity. Abundance, fulfillment, and prosperity are ready to be activated in your life. Life desires you to prosper. You are moving towards an outpouring of money, energy, time, or love. Opportunities are limitless. However, you must take action in the direction of your dreams. Don't wait for abundance to fall into your lap. Take steps. Give deeply and fully. Don't hold back. This card reveals that this is a great time to make investments. The more you give with a free and open heart, the more you will receive. Be grateful for what you already have, and even more will flow to you. So, what we have here is, I feel like when it says it's time to make investments, this is about making investments, not necessarily materialistic investments. It may be about that as well, but I feel like this is more about you internally, because I feel like you have a lot of healing to do and you've got some people to walk away from. Yeah, because someone has caused you to be in this situation right now, which may not feel great. I get that. I 100% get that. Yet at the same time, I feel like in the long term you'll be grateful for whatever happened to have happened, because you will have learnt so much, and you will have learnt to not repeat the mistake. And as it said, for the abundance card, where's it gone? It says you've got to take action towards it, and I feel like what this is talking about is you've got to do that inner work and the healing in order to get to, that's not a card I wanted to pick up, to get to this purity, the release of all the toxicity, the toxic traits, the toxic connections, all that no longer serves you. Yeah, so it's not going to be easy, and I don't think I don't need to tell you that, but the inner work is worth it, will be worth it. Trust me, it will be worth it. It is always worth it. For literally, it will benefit every aspect of your life. But there you go, pile 2. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. And I hope you'll be back so that I may do another reading for you and we can take a look at what's to come, what's the abundance. Yeah, but for now,